Hi guys, so I'm Nat.
I'm Megan.
And we're the Endless Travellers. And for the next 3 weeks we'll be travelling around Morocco. But a difficult thing with Morocco is packing.
So for women especially, there are a lot of rules in Morocco about what you can, what you can't wear. And while people do go around in little vest tops, little shorts, it's a little bit disrespectful. So you kind of have to cover up your knees, cover up your shoulders, and just try and fit in a little bit more. That way you'll avoid harassment as well, which can be a big thing. But hopefully this might be helpful for you if you're struggling to know what to pack for Morocco.
First things first, are backpacks.
So we've both got different backpacks, just personal preference and what was on sale at the time, basically.
So we just went to a little outdoor shop and just got like 40, £50 ones.
Yeah.
They both come with detachable day sacks, so if you want to go for a little day trip or just like wander around with a couple of bottles of water and some food, then that's perfectly able. We're not going to overly use them because we bought our own other bags. Mine's just a little £10 cheapy bag for my laptop and stuff.
Mine is the best. This bag is from K&F Concept. It's basically a camera bag, so half the bag you can fill with your food, your water, anything, and then the bottom half, it opens at the back, opens at the side, and it's got a section for like your camera, lenses, all the rest of it. So that is our go-to bag. We can put the tripod really in the side, and it's been a godsend.
And then inside our backpack we have packing cubes.
These are super useful.
Yeah.
Firstly, you can organise everything in it, so like you can put your tops in one, your trousers in another, all the rest of it.
And you can normally get like a set of like 5 to 7, they all come in different sizes, so one can be like for socks and underwear, one can be for shorts, and like I've got this one as well that I just put all my toiletries in, which is really useful.
Packing cubes are also really helpful for like squishing everything in.
Yeah.
So A, it keeps it organised, but B, you can shove a lot into one packing cube and just sit on it, zip it up, and fit so much more in that way.
Luckily our backpacks are both top opening.
Yeah, they kind of like open at the front, so there's a zip that goes all the way around basically.
So instead of rummaging and trying to like pick out something from the bottom, you can just zip it all up and then everything's laid out neatly.
Opens a little bit like a suitcase.
Yeah.
So it's much easier.
It's really useful. Shirts to begin with?
Yeah, let's do it.
So, for men, it's quite simple. I've just brought in my packing cube. I bought about 6 or 7 different like button-up shirts because they look smart for one, and also they're a lot lighter and more breathable, whereas cotton, like this one, it will get you quite sweaty, especially it's meant to be like 40-50 degrees out there.
Yeah.
So just little ones like this, just to make it nice and light and breathable. But yeah, I just got a packing cube full of them basically.
We'll just go through men and we'll go through women after, because it's quite different from women.
So got another one of just socks and pants, and not very interesting. And then shorts. Got 1 pair of chinos in case we go out somewhere nice and
it's cold.
Yeah, for some reason. And then I've got, I think, 4, 5 pairs of shorts. I've just rolled them up to save space. They just come just above the knee, so it's not too bad. My shirts cover my shoulders, and then 1 pair of swimming shorts so when we go to the beach. And then shoes, I've just got some flip-flops. Because
you never know what hostel bathrooms are going to be like.
And then some sandals for probably mostly walking around, so it doesn't get too hot. And then obviously toiletry bag and thin microfiber towel that saves so much room compared to a normal
don't ever take a normal towel, you have to get a microfiber. And they dry in seconds as well, that's a big difference too.
And then at the bottom of my bag I've also got a very, very thin raincoat and jacket just in case.
Because it can apparently get quite chilly in the evenings.
So especially we're going to some like mountainous areas, so we don't know what it's going to be like.
We've learned from experience on that one. So
gets a bit more complicated here.
You have it easy. He literally put zero thoughts into what he was going to bring. It was like, oh yeah, tops, let's check them in.
I bought some shirts.
Yeah, you know, a couple of pairs of shorts, yeah, that'll do. Obviously, you need to cover your shoulders and your knees. You don't have to, but it's kind of a respect thing, so I'm doing my best to. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dresses. Can you see the colour theme we're going for? White, red and blue. That's mainly because then you stand out against the background and stuff when you're taking photos, so it'll look nicer, and we think it'll go quite nicely with the Moroccan theme. So all of my dresses, they're either linen, like this one, or super lightweight, like this one, which is just like a really thin, silky material. So they won't be too hot. They all cover my knee. Most of them cover my shoulders. Some of them don't, but I am kind of planning to get like a scarf thing when we're out there to just cover up a little bit more. So I don't intend to wear like really strappy dresses or anything like that. So they do generally all cover my shoulders and they do all cover my knees. Then I have 2 pairs of very thin, lightweight trousers. Super thin. This one's actually got slits up the leg as well, so it's an extra air. Bit more breathable. And then to go with that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 tops as well. I've probably overpacked. And again, they all cover my shoulders. They all cover my stomach. And again, they're very lightweight and breathable. So then, again, warm tops. I've got just a little thin cardigan. It's like lacy at the back, but that's just an extra layer. And then just a little jacket as well, just again to add another little layer. Then some new sandals and flip-flops for the showers. And then I've also got 2 bikinis because we are going to a couple of beachy places. So bikinis are allowed on beachy places. You don't need to cover up at the beach, but just be conscious when you're walking around town and stuff. Just because you can wear a bikini on the beach doesn't mean you can walk around the town in it.
They're still very Muslim. Yeah.
And so, a few other bits that boys won't bring. I've got a little mirror because we don't know what our rooms are going to be like, so it opens up. So I can do my makeup and my hair. My wash kit. Got all my toiletries in there. And then, just got a little like first aid kit. It's got a few tablets like paracetamol.
She's very accident prone.
Plasters, got my contact lenses, so that's going to be very useful. Then, got hats, sunglasses, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Sun protection, remember.
And then in our little day bag, we've got some filter bottles from Water to Go, which we've actually got a discount with them, which is TET15 to get 15% off, and these are really useful. One filter lasts about 3 months, and you can fill it up from rivers or pretty much anywhere, because we don't really know how safe the water is to drink up there, even like the tap waters.
Tap water you can't drink in Morocco, so it saves us buying like 50 bottles of water. Saves plastic, saves money. And
especially on hikes, you don't want to be carrying around like 3 litre bottles of water. Just bring like 1 or 2 of these and fill them up in rivers and stuff. So they should be really useful.
Highly recommend getting one of these.
And then travel pillows, which we're doing like an overnight bus journeys and long bus journeys. So these should be really useful, just like to get comfy and go to sleep.
Also, recommend getting one that is inflatable or folds down. So mine's like an inflatable one. So it comes like this, super thin, and then you inflate it.
You press a button.
And you just pump it up. But that way, they pack down so much smaller. Like you see people walking around with the inflated ones around their neck or like attached to their bag, and it just doesn't make sense. Like,
no, just
get one that folds up really tiny.
Like it fits in my hand. Yeah. Just shove it in somewhere. And then also got a box of like a little bag of travel wires and portable chargers and stuff that will come in useful, and then hard drive, and got my laptop for some videos editing.
Kindle.
Yeah, and Kindle, because when we board at the beach.
And on the plane.
And on the plane. And then passport.
So yeah, I think that's more or less everything.
So obviously we're going in the middle of summer. If you go in winter, it might want to bring some more layers. Not necessarily really thick layers, just more layers that you can put on, so then you can easily take off as well. It
can get quite chilly in the evenings in winter particularly, so it might be worth bringing a few extra jumpers or something just to put on in the evening.
So I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think that's everything. So if you did want to know where we got any of these, backpacks, anything, let us know in the comments and we will send you a link. We'll also leave a link for the bottles below with our discount code, so make sure you check them out because they're definitely worth getting.
If you do like this video, make sure you like it and subscribe, or if you have any comments, just leave them down below.
But yeah,
I think that's it.
I think that's everything.
Next up, Morocco.
Next up, Morocco.
Let's go. This is the aftermath of our shooting.
I was literally covered in clothes the entire time.